Alright, so we're going to go ahead and show you a little bit of the mod showcase. Sorry, I've been uploading videos up and down. I've been trying to get the storyline straight on the game for the mods to get ready to start a new playthrough. We finally got it all sorted. We're going to go ahead and show those off now. This is for an immersive playthrough of Skyrim. If you like hardcore and if you like to play, you know, realistically, this is the mod in the mod setup you need. So we got abundant natural resources. This is the SSP patch. It's basically bug fixes. This basically makes the entire world to where you can resource gather from trees, rocks, all that. Adds new spells, magic world, adds a magic school to the district. I'm going to go ahead and flip through all these, and I'm just going to scroll down the sides of them so that you guys can pause the video, read about it, do all you need to do at your own leisure, and then you can always catch up back onto the video. That way I ain't got to sit here and tell you about 100 mods, but give you about 5 minutes and it'll be on to the actual game. So here you go. I'm just going to go ahead and do this real quick. I'll wait a couple seconds and then I'll keep moving down to the next part. Start at the top, I'm sorry. There you go. Wait a couple seconds and then I'll move down. And then I'll move down.
Hello, Dad.
What's up, baby? How are you doing? Just showing off my mod case. I figured I'd put this on record so I could see, you know, the immersive playthrough, and if anyone is trying to do the same thing, basically they can do the same thing with their mods and follow my mod list.
I can hear your voice. Yay.
Yeah, I'm just trying to like give a brief like overview of my mods. That way it's, you know, on my video before my playthrough. That way if anyone's looking to do the same thing and download mods for their Skyrim and play like immersively or realistically or hardcore like I do, this will definitely be the way to do it. So I figured I'd just scroll down the list, you know, and pause every couple of seconds. That way people that are watching can actually like just pause their video and read up on the mod.
I understand. Yet true.
And this mod right here, this is a really good mod. This
Chat
makes...
comes in a bit slow, lol.
Yeah, you're 10 seconds behind on delay, you're good. So this mod comes in like one of my high ranking mods that I would suggest.
LOL.
Right. It's it's a must-have combat mod. If you were to do any of the mods out of my list or anything to make it more challenging or more of a goal reserving type of situation, you would definitely want this mod right here. Or any of my combat mods for that reason. Honestly, if you would just download all my combat mods and then like use those, you would find the game is a completely new experience.
Oh wow. That's interesting.
And in this file, in this version of the game that you guys are about to see, in the playthrough, if you guys follow me on the playthrough, you guys will be able to see all the stuff that I do and all the mods that I mess with and that are active in the playthrough. Um, you'll see in my playthrough that things are definitely different. Everything you see is completely different, like visually. It's all texturally high quality textural upgrades, volumetric lighting, realistic candle lighting. I've got all that stuff integrated into the game. I actually have better graphics than I did the other night, Haley, because I ended up getting this volumetric mod and I put it in there and I ended up turning it on, and it won't be leaving my playlist anytime soon. My graphics, as you guys will see here in a little bit, are completely just ridiculous. Um, they definitely are very realistic looking graphics. It's hard to, you know, dissipate what is real and not. Like for instance, the trees. When you guys look at the
Oh okay,
trees,
wow, and we had good graphics last time I was there.
yeah, no, it's way better. Like when you look at the tree now, you can literally see the bark on the trees.
So I wonder what it will look like now.
Oh yeah, just give it just 1 second. I'll be done in just a minute. I
What?
just No, I said give it 1 second.
Take your time. If chat came in late,
Carrying bags, this is a really good mod. Not only are they quest equipped to where you can go to different faction holds.
the what was supposed to be for when you said you can't see the bark on the tree now.
Oh yeah, yeah, I gotcha. The carrying bags are quest driven, so you can go to different faction holds and get actual different bags from different factions. Here you go, like for instance right here. You'll be able to see on this list that if you get certain hold bags, they do different things. Like you can get Fortify two-handed from Windhelm. Winterhold is carry weight for Fortify magic. You know, it gives you 25%. It gives you plus 25 carry weight and a bonus. So, like for instance, Valkyries, if you go there and get their bag from their hold by doing one of their hold missions and making friends with like the people there, you can get carry weight of 25 plus points, and you get Fortify archery, which is two-handed archery. So, I mean, it really makes, especially if you're going for like a bow or a hunter build like I am. This is one of the mods that I will not be removing anytime soon. This is the mod that actually makes your characters have smooth skin with no dirt and stuff like that on their body. I just found this out last night about this mod. I put it in there. It's also one of the mods that help make the games look so much more realistic. If you're looking for a good graphics mod or a good lighting overhaul, this would definitely be the choice. If you're looking for a more realistic playthrough, everything in this list that you're seeing on these mods are going to be based towards an immersive and realistic playthrough. It's meant to kick your ass and not give any punishment back. Like, you know, like you have to literally time your blocks now. You literally, not only do you have to time your blocks, but you can't just stand there with a shield up and aim it at the enemy. You have to actually aim it at the weapon that's being swung at you in order to block successfully now. So, like I said, again, if you guys were to just download the weather mods and the combat mods and that type of stuff out of my list, you know, pick and choose out of this list and download those, even that would make your game 200% better than the vanilla Skyrim. But if you were to download my list, like list mod for mod and then recopy it to your system, dude, you guys are seriously looking at a whole nother world of Skyrim that you've never even seen before. And we're almost done. I just got a little bit more to go. Most of these ones are going to be quick because they're so short. Oh, I'll go up on this one. Hold on. And Haley, if you're looking at this list like you are probably, you'll notice that some of these are newer too than what we were playing with the other night. You'll see them coming up too. There's more down at the bottom that are newer than what was in there last night. Alright, so here's where we get into the effective blocking in the combat mods. This down is combat mods for a little bit ways. And, you know, again, like if you want to
Yay.
just pull the combat mods out and do that, you would even see then it would be such a big difference. This is definitely the way to do the combat in Skyrim. 99% of this game is combat. So, I mean, if you can find a way to make it more improved, why wouldn't you? This is a really good mod. Again, none of my combat mods, my combat or my graphical mods, none of them will be leaving my playlist anytime soon. In fact, I've had most of my combat mods and most of my graphical mods in for quite some time now, and I'm talking for years. Like I haven't changed them. Like this is what I rely on to make the game look as good as it does. This is a really good mod. If you're into like poisons and stuff, alchemy, definitely a mod right up your alley. And all my things that you're seeing here, like potions, food, all that's been leveled. So meaning it's all tied to the player's level, or it's all tied to their own leveling system now. Cooking, survival mod, all that. Alright, that's a big list. Holy shit. And you'll notice when what I did was so I started the game off past the I'm starting my file off past the beheading scene. So you guys unfortunately won't be able to see that scene because I've already got it check marked where I get my hands free. But I will be able to load in and show you the new textures of the dungeons and the fort, because all the forts are redone and all the dungeons have been redone with high def quality graphics. So when I load in and I just get my hands cut free, you will notice the room I'm standing in is completely different than what everyone's used to seeing. And if that doesn't show you how good the game's going to be after that, I'm not sure what will. I bet you no one's Skyrim looks quite exactly like mine. I can tell you that much. I've been watching Skyrim mod makers for years on like people doing upcoming mods and all this, and I have yet to see a mod or a mod list put together that looks as good as mine, visually, like for real visually. and these guys are showing off mod showcases on PC. So if that doesn't tell you something. This is a really cool mod. All my magic has been redone, so it literally makes it like 3D magic, visual effects and all that are in. Your magic right here, like this mod, makes your magic grow as a level base, so you get stronger as your magic gets stronger, and your magic gets stronger as you get stronger, vice versa. Um, it's just really cool. This is a really cool mod. This actually gives you creatures that you can hunt around the area with. You find the book at Whiterun. The Whiterun Manor, like where you go to sleep at and stuff, the bar. You can actually find a book of this on her counter. And when you read it, it tells you about all the creatures that are around in the different areas, like in the woods and shit like that. And these creatures carry like really rare, high-powered weapons and gear, and just it's pretty cool. It just adds a little bit of lore to the story. Like these guys have had these ancient creatures around the lands for years, and no one's been able to take them out, kind of thing. You know, it's pretty cool. This is the Increase Dragons perk. This literally changes how dragons act in general. Dragons will actually come down and swoop and pick up people off the ground and drop them from mid-air now. They can come down and land more frequently, breathe more fire, breathe heavier fire. Like, and the thing is that it changes the fire to where they can't breathe it as often, because obviously dragons wouldn't be able to just shoot fire all day long. This is getting into my texture mods now. This is what makes the game look so fucking good right here. If you guys want a good texturally overhauled game, definitely look into some of these mods that you're about to see now. This is a really cool mod. It makes food, drinks, alcohol, all that stack, and it also allows it to affect your actual character. So like if you drink alcohol, you can get drunk and your vision becomes blurry and you stagger and you get all like, yeah, it's just a whole bunch of goodness. It's fucking cool. Definitely realistically. This one's cool. So the Ray of Snow Effects mod, basically when you get out in the snow and shit like that, your skin will also start freezing. Your furs, leather furs, hide armors, metal shielding, all that will actually frost over and get ice on top of it, starting to accumulate. Um, it's really good for the survival mods that I've got in and things like that of that nature because you can literally now freeze to death in the blizzards. Your partners can freeze to death in the blizzards. You definitely have to be more prepared. The water actually drips off your body while you're um, getting out of water and stuff. It's definitely more of an effect. I'm sorry. Had to drink something. This is just race heights and stats. It's gonna be funny. Wait until you see how small my character is. Uh, just changes race heights. There's not much really to show here. Uh, it's just a bunch of numbers, but here you go. This is a really cool mod. I like this mod. When you're starting out, you don't have any money or anything like that because of the economy and such. So, it's very hard to get like good weapons early start. I like this mod because it allows you to get, make your own good weapons at the beginning, and a lot of them you can find around the world, hidden in locations or like certain areas, like I'm showing you now, and they're worth some good effort of trying to find them. This one is very important. So, you know how like when you go through a temple, or you go to like Mira's altar or whatever, and you do that stupid Mira mission, where she's having you go get the fucking sword of Athens or whatever the fuck it is, and then you finally go there, do all the fucking stupid shit, get all the way through the stupid dungeons, just to find out that your level 2 or level 15 fucking regular, Draugr double-handed sword is better than the damn thing you just went and got. Well, not anymore. This will actually make it to where all the uniques that you go out and get, like the Blood Scout blade, the Blood Baron blade, blah blah blah, they're actually worth something to go get and use. It makes them like ancient weapons like they should have been. I'm just gonna flip down the list here and pause every second. And it does it revamps a lot of weapons that are meant for the quest items. Yeah, the Red Eagle's Bane is in there. That's the one I like to get. This is really cool, and you can make your own katanas and buy your own katanas. Okay, this is one of my favorite mods. So now you can carry up to 5 weapons on your character. Like, you know, like when you're walking around and you see people with weapons, like on their back or on their side, like they only have the one weapon, or like they don't even have a weapon sometimes. They'll be just walking down the sidewalk or walking down the road, and then like something happens and they just pull a fucking weapon right from their ass. Well, no longer. You can literally wear pouches and cases to where you can keep those
Yes.
weapons on your back and like on your side. So now when you're walking down the road, you can literally see your dagger hanging off your side, you have your axe hanging off your side, you got your bow on your back, you got your two-handed
Lol.
sword with you on your back, you got your, sword sheathed on your left side. Like it's way different. You'd have to see it and play it to make more sense of it, but it's definitely a lot better. And you can make the pouches and pocket cases for your partners as well, and they can do the same thing. This just allows for all types of crafting. You can now make your own tents and survivable items outside, campfires, forges. You can start making your own equipment to survive outside, because rooms are very expensive, and to keep running a room, you're going to definitely be running out of money and be broke quite quickly. This basically smelts down everything in the game. Basically, you can take cups, forks, anything that you see around the whole entire world, bring it to a forge smelter, and you can re-smelt it into like ingots and like materials that you can recraft with. That way you don't have to buy a regular iron ingot for $100, when that's ridiculous. But the economy has been upgraded, so it's very hardcore when it comes to the economy and getting gold now. You actually have to put work in. Almost done. This is last couple mods here. This one actually should be down below this armor one. There we go. We're gonna ignore that for now. This just swaps out all the armor mods, or all the armor for NPCs and things like that of that nature. This one's kind of hard to explain. It kind of goes with my multi-follower system. It's basically I can have horses for my partners. Because of my mods and because of my files, most people play the Skyrim game and realize they can have one partner or, you know, with a dog with them. That's not the case for me. I can have up to 12 partners, and I can also have up to 12 partners on horseback riding. And not only can I have up to 12 partners on horseback riding at the same time, I can then send those people on missions and trips to leave my party and go other places as a group, or groups plural, like multiple groups, and then therefore they don't count as my teammates anymore, so I can go ahead and get 12 more people with 12 more horseback riders. It's really a good mod, well-tamed horses, along paired with the multiple follower system when it comes down to the army and the Civil War mission, because then you have up to 12 to 24 people on your side to fight, you know, the war. This is a really cool mod. It basically makes smithed weapons and stuff like that of that such in the game to be found and made and crafted. Most people and most NPCs will actually smith their own weapons and stuff like that. I've got the free will mods on as well, so therefore, you know, those mods that I've been showing you through the list, they come with free will mods. Most of them are based around that, so you basically have partners that will actually go up to the grindstones and things of that nature, the workbenches, and during the vanilla game and such, they don't do nothing. They're just basically emoting on the workbenches. Well, now because of my mods, when they go up to a workbench or like a grinding stone, as long as you have the materials on them, like say an iron ingot or leather pieces or leather hide or something like that, as long as they have materials on them, when they go up to those things, they can actually sharpen and use and repair and upgrade their own equipment on their own. And this goes into the multi-followers. I've got like 4 mods based on just multiple follower system. So it's kind of complicated to explain what these do. You literally just have to believe me and say load them in.
Shout out to my dad, leave a like and subscribe please. He worked really hard to get these mods and put them in their correct order, so nothing. It takes time to do it correctly. The mods he is showing makes things around you look unbelievably realistic, not over dramatically but just.
True that. True that.
He has done an amazing job on finding the right mods and putting them in the right order. Even though it was hard, he got through it in a complete.
Yeah, it took a long time to get this order together. And it's I mean, like she said, it's this gameplay you're about to see is off the charts.
I love you, Dad. Keep doing an amazing job and don't ever give up. Emoji hand with index finger and thumb crossed.
Right on, right on. Thank you, I love you too. Okay, and I think that's the last mod.
Anytime, Dad.
Yep, that's the last mod. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and end this as the mod showcase video, because I had to move a couple items around. I have to actually log off the game and then reboot, so I don't know if it's going to kick the stream or not when I quit the game. I'm not sure. We can try and have you guys stay on and see what happens, but we'll see, I guess. Basically, I just gotta quit the game and then reload the game, and it should be good. Yeah, I'm assuming it might kick off the stream once I leave the game for some reason. You'd figure it would stream your XMB like to your main menu, but
it kicks.
Okay, well then we're just going to make this the mod showcase video, and then I'm going to reload the game and start another stream, which will be the actual continuation of the starting of the game, which is Zelda's Adventures,
Privacy.
Part 1. So, stay tuned, and I will be back online in just a few moments. If you're subscribed and already remarked to the channel, you'll probably get a bell notification saying I'm back online and streaming, and just tune in then. Thanks.